Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Precious Metal Summit 2019 here in Zurich, and with me now is one of the keynote speakers here, Florian Grummes, the CEO of Midas Touch Consulting, and we want to talk about gold, copper, and Bitcoin, of course. Welcome, Florian.
Servus, Jochen. Hi.
Yeah, hi. Well, let's start with gold. Nice move in the last weeks and months. So what's the take on it from you as a technical expert?
I think the most important thing was the breakout in June. Finally, gold cleared the resistance level, 1350, 1380, this range where it had been running against for nearly 6 years, right? And we got the breakout and a quick, fast rally to 1550. And gold got basically overbought. Early September, commitment of trades looked terrible. So now we are in a correction. First, it was kind of like a consolidation, and it turned into a more and more correction kind of thing over the last week, especially. So I believe that gold probably is on the way to test this breakout zone, maybe 1400, 1390, I think is the 200-day moving average. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some more weakness over the next maybe 4 weeks, probably until mid-December, the next Fed meeting. In the last 4 years, 3 times gold turned around mid-December at the Fed meeting.
Yeah, because we want to have a nice Christmas present.
Yeah. So right now, I'm patiently waiting for gold to move maybe another $50 lower. And then I think it's time to buy again because, as I said, the big breakout in June was a game changer, or at least a new chapter in the gold market. And I think it's very likely that we see another attack towards the 1500 in the next year.
Fantastic. So longer term, what would you say? My personal target is at least the 1600 level, maybe 1800 then?
Yeah, if we clear 1500 or 1550, gold probably will likely rally pretty fast towards 1800. So I think that's likely even in the first quarter maybe. We could even draw a cup and handle pattern on a weekly chart, which would be pretty amazing actually in the first quarter. 1800, and then maybe 1-2 years of correction consolidation again before I then expect new all-time highs in gold, yes.
Okay, so that's well then above the 2000.
Right.
Fantastic. So you are fully aligned with Ronny Stöfler and me because we both say 2300.
I think in the longer run, I think we go much higher.
Okay.
I don't think if we take out the all-time high 1920, gold would just put another $200 or $300 on top. No, I think we go at least $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh,
but this is
that's really good. Yeah, but it's 5 years from here probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't know what is in 5 years.
Let's stay with 10 years, but the way they print money these days,
that's rapidly and crazy.
Right.
That's right. Then let's come to copper. Because that looks also really interesting, right?
Yes, copper had a very interesting contrarian setup just 2 months ago. Early September, everybody was talking trade wars, recession. Panic was in the market, and the commitment of trades, the commercials had built a large long position. I think over 50,000 contracts on the long side, largest long position over the last 10 years. And as a contrarian, that's a wonderful setup. Since then, copper has recovered a little bit, and most of the copper stocks have done very well over the last 2 months, but I don't think the move is over already. I think you can compare it to where gold was in August 2018, 14 months ago. Similar setup, and you know what happened in gold, $400 rally. So I can expect, or I can imagine that copper moves up to maybe $3 a pound.
Also well over 3. Okay, super. That would be fantastic. Bitcoin, I mean, was like a super shaky, bumpy road, and now all of a sudden we are back in business.
Well, I mean, Bitcoin is a very amazing story, and I can just urge all the viewers to take a closer look and maybe take $50 and just try and figure out how this thing works. Nobody says that you have to bet the farm on it, but just a little amount to figure out what's going on there actually. I think it's unstoppable. I think Bitcoin will surprise everybody in the future. We have the halving next year in May. Right now we're trading around 8,700. We might have a little bit more downside, 6,000 to 8,000. I think that's a very interesting buying range. And I can very well imagine Bitcoin next year taking out this year's high in June at around 13,800. And if this happens, we're going really fast, I guess, to the all-time highs around 20K. And then it's just a question of time when we do all-time highs.
Wow, fantastic. What is it about all those other, let's call it cryptocurrencies? Because there were so many. But it looks to me like that probably 3-4 will survive, right?
I mean, there's thousands of tokens and currencies, and most of them will go out of business, no doubt about it. Some of them have actually better technology than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is so well established, and the network, the decentralized network, is spread all over the planet. Some of them will do well, especially when it comes to smart contracts, IoT, and all these kind of things. There are some very interesting things happening in the sector, but yes, the small coins, the ICOs, you have to be very careful and very skeptical. So I'm focusing right now on Bitcoin, and I think it has a very bright future.
Fantastic. Well, Florian, thanks for the update. Looks really promising, and I like your take on gold.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jochen.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Florian Grummes, the CEO of the Midas Touch Consulting, and you heard it. He is a real gold bull, of course, especially in the long term, 4,000 to 5,000. He could even imagine. Well, I was not even hoping for that, but when he says it, it probably comes true. And so copper, he is also quite bullish. It's a contrarian approach. Honestly, I see it absolutely the same. And I think copper will surprise us the next years a lot. And yeah, markets in a deficit are always interesting. And I would say, check it out. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Zurich.
Thanks. Bye-bye.